Hi, I'm Jessica Thomas, Director of Patient Education at NETRF. For this month, we're going to talk about something very serious, mental health, and how it plays in a cancer journey. Come along with me as we talk a little bit about how mental health is a part of your health. Let's begin with the foundational truth that mental health is health. When we think of wellness, especially on a cancer journey, we often focus on the physical, scans, lab results, side effects, treatments. But your emotional and psychological well being are just as essential to your healing and quality of life. Living with neuroendocrine cancer brings unique stressors. It is often the uncertain progression and symptoms that can affect your daily life. These aren't just physical experiences, they affect how we think, how we feel, and how we cope. And yet, mental health is often overlooked or minimized. So, we want to shine a light on the emotional side of cancer and remind everyone, including you, that it's not a luxury to care for your mental health. It is necessity. And by caring for your mental health, you can overall improve your quality of life with living with neuroendocrine cancer. People with neuroendocrine cancer can often experience a wide range of emotions, and all of those emotions are valid. Many people describe a sense of anxiety, especially around time of scans or appointments. This is called scanxiety. Some may feel sadness or grief for the life that they had before cancer. Others express anger or frustration at having a uncommon cancer that is frequently misunderstood or misdiagnosed. Then there's the fear of the unknown. Neuroendocrine cancer is often unpredictable, and living with chronic uncertainty can take a toll on your peace of mind. It's important to name these feelings, to not dwell on them, but to acknowledge them as real and natural. You are not weak for feeling overwhelmed. You are human and you are not alone. Resilience doesn't mean being unaffected or being positive at all times. It means finding ways to keep going even when things are tough. When you live with uncertainty, something that all neuroendocrine cancer patients know too well, it's essential to develop the tools that can help you to stay grounded. One of the most helpful tools you can do is to focus on what's within your control. You may not be able to control test results, but you can control how you support your body and mind, what you eat, how you move, how you rest, and how you speak to yourself. Simple grounding practices like deep breathing, mindfulness, or journaling can help you to reconnect in the present moment when fear pulls you into the future. And building a routine can give you a sense of structure, even when everything else might feel uncertain. Resilience is like a muscle. The more you work it, the stronger it gets. Mental health support doesn't look the same for everyone. The key is to explore what works best for you. Some people find therapy incredibly helpful. Speaking with a professional who understands the emotional impact of cancer, a chronic disease, or a progressive disease can help you to process feelings, manage anxiety, and rebuild confidence. Support groups, especially those that are tailored to neuroendocrine cancer or uncommon cancers, help to offer encouragement, validation, and the healing power of a shared experience. Others turn to journaling, creative outlets, spirituality, or gentle movement like yoga or walking. For some, medication may be an important part of their mental health care, and there's no shame in that. Think of all of these tools in a mental health toolbox. You don't need to use all of them at once, but having a few on hand gives you the options when things feel heavy. You deserve support and resources. I want to end with this reminder that you are not alone. Isolation can be one of the hardest parts of living with an uncommon cancer. It can feel like no one truly gets what you're going through. But there is a community out there, others who are walking similar paths, facing similar challenges, and sharing wisdom, humor, and strength. Let your care team know how you're doing emotionally. Mental health is an important part of your cancer care, and it's okay to ask for support. Connect with others in the neuroendocrine community when you can, online or in person. A simple conversation can remind you that you're seen, heard, and understood. And finally, open up to those that you trust. Let them in your emotional world. Vulnerability can feel scary, but it also can deepen connection, relieve emotional pressure, and bring real healing. You're not in this alone. There's strength in connection and healing in being heard. Thank you for joining in on this Thrivership series. If there were any information, resources, or tools that you need related to this topic, please feel free to reach out. And until then, keep thriving.